Hey guys, so this is what I anticipate to happen on gold this coming week. I'm gonna give a quick breakdown of what I think is gonna happen. This is not financial advice. So as we see from last week, we had a crazy bull run from this zone over here all the way up to here. Now I've specifically marked on the daily chart the next drawn liquidity, which is at 4741 over here. I still think we are in a downtrend, even though we had a good bull run after this accumulation at the bottom here. But the reason why I still think that we are in a downtrend is because this turning point after the bearish leg all the way down here, it left a lot of liquidity here, and this is on the daily chart. So we have a whole support area that refused to break. So there's obviously a lot of orders there, and they still resting liquidity. And on the way up, all the way up to here, we can see also there's another zone of liquidity over here. This support area went tapped literally 3 times, so I'm gonna put 3 arrows here to mark it as a zone of liquidity. So based on this bearish move, I don't expect it to reverse until we take some significant level of liquidity on the higher time frame, which will be on the daily chart. So the next round liquidity is here on 4741. We reached the fair value gap. That's where it closed on Friday. So this fair value gap in this area here, we will see if price is either gonna reject from this zone. Wait, is my mic close enough? Yeah, we will see if price is gonna reject from the zone, because I mean we can see here to the left on the 21st of May, this was an area that had a lot of liquidity as well before the breakdown to come take this leg over here. So there's an area of liquidity, and this fair value gap finally got filled. Now we saw that when price entered that zone, it started rejecting a little bit. Literally, you had a full blue candle, and as soon as it tapped into the zone, it started reversing. So we will see what the week brings. I mean, on Friday before it closed, we had 5 bearish 15-minute candles. So this gives me reason to think that we might come all the way down. But this is very unlikely based on the momentum, but we might come all the way down here to sweep this area of support and take out that liquidity there, and possibly come tap into this order block, and then to eventually go up to this daily drawn liquidity on the daily chart. So as of right now, I think from next week onwards, if we continue to drive into this fair value gap, because we like there's a clean rejection off of it so far. So if we continue to drive further into it, we just need one hourly candle to push up into it. If it continues to push up into it, we should look for more buys to try to, because even right now it's at a 1 hour fair value gap. But the reason why we have to be wary before we enter any buys is because it ran through the 1 hour fair value gap to the downside as well. So it might use it as an inverted and then continue to the downside. So it might come down here, retrace into the fair value gap, use it as an invert, and then we shoot down to the liquidity, because the whole week was just buying crazy with no retracement, nothing. So we will see. But as of right now, the main bias is a bullish bias to eventually take out this. And I mean, it's not that far away from 4741. So we can still be hopeful for buys up to this area. And then after we hit that area, we will wait and see if the trend is still going to keep respecting this heavy bull trend, the heavy bull trend all the way down to 3,000. But it's looking very unlikely, to be honest, because this bull trend has been there since the war started and everything, and this is the first reversal out of this bearish trend has been there since the whole war situation, and this is the first break out of that downtrend on the daily. So we might actually be aiming for all-time highs if we continue to break out of this this fair value gap and this John liquidity. If we break it and completely just shoot through, then I think we should look for buys to target this all-time high and actually just hold it now. But that would be like a proper swing entry that you would hold for like days. But as of right now, that's kind of my view on gold, and we will see what the week brings.